everyone, for OneWrestling.com. This is Bill Apter. Welcome to another face-to-face Apter Chat. And today's someone I've been dying to get on here for a long time. And he is the voice of Juggalo Championship Wrestling. He's got so much more to talk about here with the Insane Clown Posse and something to discuss that's never been done before in the world of pro wrestling or sports entertainment. And he's one of the people behind it. KG, Kevin Gill, welcome to the Apter Chat here on
What's up,
OneWrestling.com.
Bill Apter? What is up, my brother?
What's up? What's up? It's good to see you.
Good to see you, man. What a pleasure it is to be here on OneWrestling.com and to be here with a wrestling legend, a documentarian, a writer, a photographer, a man of many talents and many contributions. Many contributions, Bill Apter.
But what you didn't throw in, and I'm going to take the camera and I'm going to take off the headphone for a minute. What you didn't throw in, I might be someone special, a legendary person in the wrestling, journalistic, and photography arena, but as much as that, hold on. Let me back up.
Whoa.
Look at this. I'm a Juggalo. Check out the back.
Oh, Apter.
So what I've got to explain where this came from. So where this came from is several years ago, you, KG, invited me along with the Insane Clown Posse to the gathering of the Juggalos. And what an incredible time I had down there. I was put in the Gene Okerlund role, so to say, interviewing Tito Santana, Terry Funk, who got really mad at me there. He was yelling and screaming about his match, etc. But I want to thank you, and I wanted to let you know this wasn't in vain. I do wear my Juggalo jersey.
Yes.
Often.
That's what's up.
My son, Brandon, who was 26 years old, looked at me and he said, so anyway, so what I wanted to discuss first of all is the TV show on Fuse TV every Wednesday night, correct?
Yes, actually the guys just wrapped up season 1 of the show, and I guess shortly they'll be, Fuse Television has announced season 2 has been signed.
Now the name of the show
is ICP Theater.
Yeah, and it's similar to what the old science fiction theater used to be.
Oh, like a Mystery Science Theater or a Beavis and Butthead.
Mystery Science Theater, yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely been comparisons in the media to that. It's gotten a lot of just great accolades from a lot of people who they've heard about ICP. Maybe
I don't want to mislead anybody. It may have a similar format, but it's totally different.
Right.
The ICP, when they are watching and reviewing videos and things that go on TV, their great, wonderful, sickly sense of humor is incredible. I called you the first night I watched that show, if you remember.
Yes,
I didn't even know it was on. I was channel turning, and I said, I said, you have to do me a favor. I saw them with Vampiro and Greg Valentine, and I said, you must. I love the show, and when can I get on there and rap some of my Barry Manilow music on that show? I thought it would be sensational. But seriously, their sense of humor and that show, totally unique. So it's on Wednesday nights, and it's repeated quite a few times during the week on Fuse. But what time, Eastern time, is that on?
It's on it's 10 o'clock Eastern, which is 7 p.m. Pacific, and somewhere in the middle throughout the Midwest. You know, I know it's gotten, like you said, a really favorable response from a lot of people who, it's just, that's the thing, is what first got me into ICP and the ICP world was they did basically a comedy wrestling release, Stranglemania, and it was them commentating over these Japanese death matches. Mick Foley, Terry Funk, a.k.a. Drunk Terry Flunk, and the Headhunters, a.k.a. Ponderosa and Swedenhouse, the Mushroom Boys. Everybody had different gimmicks, so to speak, and different backstories. And ICP did this absolutely hilarious, but, getting intense about the calls when it was time to and telling jokes when it was time to. And to me, they pioneered a formula of comedy there that if you ask Colt Cabana, he'll tell you how much that inspired his work in $5 wrestling and other things.
Actually, he speaks very highly of the ICP and of you too.
Oh well, that's it's a mutual admiration society,
Now,
and, and
what is your official title with the ICP company?
I'm the voice of Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm your on camera commentator and host for all your JCW events. I do work behind the scenes, involved with the booking of JCW and things like that. And I'm sometimes called into various hosting duties to host game shows like the Ned Game or DVD intros, or we do a psychopathic radio. We do some different shows on there. So I guess I'm a man of many signature hats.
And now, where can people, of course, go to find you and to find the ICP online?
Well, for me, the best place is probably Twitter, at OG Kevin Gill. Like that's like OG, like original gangster or original
Or
game.
like, oh God,
Oh God, Kevin Gill.
yeah,
There you go.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, and I'm on Facebook as well. I have a KevinGill.com site going up shortly. It's not up at the
That's
moment.
great.
And of
That's
course,
great.
ICP are at InsaneClownPosse.com. Fuse TV has all the information on the upcoming season on the show. And you talked about Vampiro and Greg the Hammer Valentine and their roles on the show. So you think about it. Here's this primetime show on nationally on Fuse TV, which is like a groundbreaking music television
It
channel.
is. It is.
And then you have this hilarious show that but it also includes great interview segments. Where else are you going to see? Well, only on HBO would you, or ESPN, would you see a televised interview with Scott Hall. But then you might get an interview with Vanilla Ice, with Gilbert Gottfried, with Coolio, and that's just part of season one. So I don't know.
I saw the Gilbert Godfrey one. That was fabulous. That was fabulous. What I want to talk to you about, though, we're recording this at the end of September, and there are rumors going around now that Vampiro, who has been a key character on that show, may not come back. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, it's shocking, very shocking to me. You talk about being timely, Bill. It's 5:30 California time, and probably about
8:30 here in Philadelphia.
right, the hostile city itself. Uh,
We love our Philly fans, but go ahead.
Me too. About 3 hours ago, Vampiro posted on Twitter that he was very grateful to ICP and to Fuse TV for the opportunity to be on the show, but he wouldn't be able to partake in season two,
Now,
unfortunately.
keep in mind, we're taping this on Thursday, September 26, 2013. So if you're watching this 2 weeks later, it's old news,
Right.
but go ahead.
This is a groundbreaking story, a developing story. So Vampiro announced that he wouldn't be back for season two, but he was very grateful for the chance. And on his way out, he basically said that there was only one guy to take the job, he felt like, and he went on Twitter and stated that his recommendation is that I should take his spot on the show. And he made several.
KG, yeah. Hey, I second that. I think you'd be great on that show.
Oh, well, that's too kind, man. It was so mind blowing. I'm sitting there, and he didn't just say it once; he said it several times. It was like telling like everyone, I ask you to please support and make this happen for KG. He's family, he's talent, he deserves it. It's just so it's really overwhelming. You know what I mean? They talk about at places like Cauliflower Alley, they talk about the brotherhood
Yeah.
of pro wrestling, and unfortunately, in the headlines and in so many places, you only get to know about the negative thing, the shady promoter, the somebody who's not doing the right thing somewhere. So
What in pro wrestling that happens?
right,
Anyway, getting away from that.
liars
That's
and
another discussion.
egomaniacs, and you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
et cetera. And then you have somebody who's so selflessly going out of their way to make something else happen for I don't know, for someone else. To me, that's just a beautiful thing, and that's strictly based from just a brotherhood. I've worked with Vampiro on all the JCW shows, and he's been a big part of those, and traveling with the guy and whatever. He's got a great spirit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you've become family. He's become family with the ICP and with you. So for him to endorse you and suggest that, that's great. That's that fraternity. It's that brotherhood of pro wrestling and music.
Right, and that's the thing too. Vampiro's big into the punk rock music
I know
scene,
he is.
and that's what I came up with in New York. We called it hardcore,
Yeah,
and
I could not get him to listen to my Barry Manilow stuff on his iPod. Didn't want to go for it. So.
he's very selective. Very selective is the is Vamp. But I just basically I wish everyone luck with season two, man, and it would be an absolute dream come true to be a part of it. I already get to call the matches with Shaggy Tudo from ICP. We have a great chemistry. I work with Violent J to put the shows together. We have a great chemistry. I just love the whole Psychopathic family as an organization. They've been nothing but amazing to me, and it just feels like PMA. I don't know if you're familiar with PMA, Bill Apter. It's positive mental attitude.
I was hoping you were going to say that.
Yes, and it is something that just changes lives, man. If you don't believe me, you could ask CM Punk, you could ask Toby Morse, you could ask Violent J, ask whoever you want. But some people, Luke Westman, Jake Sanofsky, whatever, we all live it. It's real deal, and
All right.
and
Kevin,
we'll
what I want to do is wrap up this segment of our face-to-face, and I want to come back to discuss this groundbreaking thing that's going on that you're involved in, and this will be on part 2 that will be run, probably in the next day. All right? Or maybe later tonight. You never know. So Kevin Gill, again, where can people go to find you?
basically hit me up on Twitter at OG Kevin Gill or on Facebook / OG Kevin Gill.
Okay, Kevin Gill, KG, we will be back with you shortly. Fans, Bill Apter for OneWrestling.com. We'll see you at the matches. I just love this.